Nearly 3 weeks ago, a Pawtucket police officer shot a man who they say was waving around a replica gun on a busy street. Sebastian Yidana was wounded. His family says he struggles with his mental health. Police charged Yidana with felony assault for allegedly pointing the replica at an officer and another person. Today, Boston Globe reporter Amanda Milkovits published a story with an exclusive interview with Yidana, who is still recovering at Rhode Island Hospital. She and fellow reporter Chris Gavin also dug deeper into police records that have raised more questions about how the officer reacted. Amanda joins me live now in studio. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So what did Sebastian Yidana have to say to you?
So he was very gentle. He says he bears no ill will against the officer who shot him, was Officer Thomas Letourneau. He said he has a lot of respect for the police. And he also said he was just holding a toy, which didn't shoot anything. It just makes goofy noises. But the officer's bullet shattered his shoulder. He's had surgery. He's in a lot of pain, but he says he's trying to look for the good in the pain.
Yeah, and so what happens when he's released from the hospital?
Well, because he's been arrested and charged with felonies, Yidana risks losing his Section 8 apartment in his housing. The management company has filed for a restraining order against him. Also, if he's convicted of the 2 felony charges, he could be imprisoned for up to 3 years for carrying a toy gun.
And what are police saying about all of this?
Well, very little. Although arrest reports are supposed to be released within, 48 hours after someone has been charged, my colleague Chris Gavin received them more than 2 weeks later. And that's only after he complained to Mayor Don Grebian in the Attorney General's office. So we have since learned that someone had called the police about a man with an airsoft gun with an orange tip, which indicates that the officers were told the gun was fake. After Yidana was shot, 2 of his neighbors screamed at police that he had special needs. But we really don't know anything more about what led Officer Letourneau to shoot Yidana in the first place. The Pawtucket City Solicitor said Letourneau still hasn't written his report from June 8th, and the only reports they've released are from officers who arrived after the shooting.
Interesting. And so what happens now? Where does this go from here?
Well, the state police and the Attorney General's office are working with the Pawtucket police to investigate because it's a police shooting. That is protocol. We've also requested the body-worn camera videos from the officers in hopes of shedding some light on what actually happened.
And if you want to read more about Amanda's story, you can head to the Globe Rhode Island's website. Amanda Milkovits with the Boston Globe. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.